Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. And, Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the box, Carlos Alvarado as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average entering play at 301. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And he takes strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Batting third.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty is there. 1 away.
Left fielder.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 11 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 8th, the pitcher, number 41.
Into the box now, John Lackey, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on first. Here's Jed Jerko now.
For St. Louis.
as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. Stephen Piscotty comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On the ground up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Johnny Peralta now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the Sox. Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop. Javier.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's down to 3rd. Peralta on the slide. In time.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now is John Jay. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder.
Standing in now, Carlos Alvarado. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty moves over. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Carlos Martinez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus. I think more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Leading out for the Cubs.
In now, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fowler racing back to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. The pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. And a slider just about gets away from him there, as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 1-1 now to Zobrist. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Zobrist, heading for second now. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he's sitting pretty right now, Matt. 1-2. You definitely want to get this guy out. Don't give him too much to hit, make him chase. But you got the pitcher on the on-deck circle. You want him to start next half inning.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer in the end. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Leading off in the Cardinal fourth,
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He'll try again. 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He swings and grounds it to short. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Stepping in now, John Lackey.
Number 41.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs,
here's Javier Baez. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty on his horse, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder.
Into the box now, Carlos Alvarado. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Here's Johnny Peralta now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jay, and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Standing in now, Carlos Martinez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
The
good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Kyle
Into the
Schwarber.
box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fowler looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fowler going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll... In now, Dexter Fowler.
For St. Louis.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant is right there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
The batter,
standing
3,
in now, Jed Jerko. As he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Into the box, John Lackey, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number 9.
In now, Javier Baez. Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, John Jay.
Jay.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Alvarado.
Standing in now, Carlos Alvarado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swung on. Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. One away. Into the box, Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Garcia ranges to his left. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and grounds it to short. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slow bouncer to the right side. That's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Hit to short. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Greg Garcia. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Trevor Rosenthal will be on the mound.
Changes for St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 44.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Rosenthal.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Grichuk is under it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Pitcher number 41, John Lackey.
Addison Russell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Lackey. Number 27, Addison Russell.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 6 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1. Brett Anderson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall to the same location over and over and over.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop. Javier.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And he got him. Miguel Montero will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 47, Miguel Montero.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Head-to-head with Trevor Rosenthal. Hitless in 3 at-bats. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Jonathan Broxton answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out here for out number. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Right fielder.
As he puts it on the ground to third. Bryant scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Colton Wong will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The catcher, number 4.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a fastball Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Now a bluff here is a step off and looking back to third.
Strike 3.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. In now is John Jay. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Right fielder.
In now, Carlos Alvarado. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back on it to the tracks, to the wall.
That's good.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty. 2 down.
Batting fourth. First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Rizzo.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Molina should have room. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers on the year, 272. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Matt Carpenter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Pitch is a called. In time as he just gets the tag down. 2 out, nobody on. Shot foul over towards the dugout. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Here's the
40.
young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. Piscotty sprinting after it. Oh, he brought it back.
Batting 8th, the pitcher, number 40.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Diaz brings it in. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk. Thus he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tough slider down low for a strike. His history with Jake Arrieta, 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. This one's down to third. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that in.
Leading off for
Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got that average up over 340 now. 11 home runs and 17 RBIs. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, John Jay.
Jay.
As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15.
In now, Carlos Alvarado. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into the box, Chris Bryant.
Bryant.
As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Johnny Peralta now.
Leading off for St. Louis.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. His history with Jake Arrieta: 9 base hits in 34 tries. He's doubled off him 5 times. No problem here, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. 1-1. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Yadier Molina becomes out number 2 this inning. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. A little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this... Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Wainwright is there, and he'll bring this one in. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Leading off in the Cardinal fourth.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting,
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and that error won't come.
Leading out for the Cubs.
In now is John Jay.
John Jay.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Grichuk has a beat on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos
Standing
Alvarado.
in now, Carlos Alvarado. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is Jerko, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch, grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he struck him out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Number 44.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back to the track. He's there and records the first out. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Lance Lynn, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Jake Arrieta. Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt Adams.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Javier Baez becomes the first out of the inning. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 15. Carlos Alvarado.
Into the box, Carlos Alvarado. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditionals.
In now, Aledmus Diaz.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Diaz.
Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Into the box now,
25.
Dexter Fowler.
Dexter
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Alvarado is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
21, Brett Cecil. Leading out for the Cubs. First base
standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen
Outfielder
Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A little bit outside, 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
In now, Jake Arrieta. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Cardinals, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. To short, hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
35, Greg Garcia.
Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout.